Well, ooh, wow, that was a great start for this uh, at a reasonable time recording, broadcast, live stream, whatever. Hello, whoever's out there, whoever finds this later on. I hope you're having a great day. Um, I had cleared the afternoon just to kind of come on YouTube and goof off, but some stuff came up, so this is going to be a short one. Um, it's mostly just because I said I was going to do it, so I'm going to do it. Darn it. And good thing I did, because actually someone is here. Hey, Carrie, welcome, welcome. Uh, thanks for thanks for showing up, for watching. Um, hope you're having a well. Hope you're feeling okay. Uh, let's see. Uh, let me actually get another window going here. Because again, I am. Oh well. Uh, hey, Becca, how you doing? Oh my God, people actually showing up for this one, and I'm absolutely unprepared and gonna have to be somewhat short today. And and I'm glad that glad you're feeling better, Carrie. But oh wow, look at this. We actually have many people here today. Wow. Well, many people by the standards of my little channel here. Hey Sam, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Uh, so let's see. Let me see what topics, unless someone wants to suggest something in the side chat to talk about. Because, yeah, I have maybe half an hour or an hour before I have to go deal with stuff uh, that I can't procrastinate. Because I'd much rather be here on YouTube chatting at the camera and with you guys. But let's see here. I'm going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. And unfortunately, I have to rush through this because there's actually looking like there's something's brewing that I was not aware of until this very moment. Everybody's favorite constitutional law scholar looks like he's yeah, I just saw that as I was going to go in and pull up uh vidIQ to see what topics there were to possibly talk about. Uh, but I think instead I'm going to watch this video. Say something in the side chat if there's something else that we should cover instead. But I think this is going to turn into a Chilito secondhand Chilito stream because looks like everyone's favorite constitutional law scholar and most powerful being in the universe, most powerful force in the universe. Sorry, super necessary humanoid may not be the most powerful being, but he is the most powerful force in the universe. Oh, by the way, it always, if sound is terrible, if the video is terrible, please let me know because I really have no clue what is going out and what isn't going out. And yeah, there's nothing to do there's nothing we can do about my terrible voice or my terrible face. That's not what I mean when I say tell me if the sound and visual is terrible. But okay. I do not know what's going on here, but it looks like little Chilito has sued somebody else. So let me. Hey there, Honest Abe. Welcome. Wow, maybe I do need to clear days to do these on reasonable hours and at reasonable times a day, and then make sure that my phone is off, so none other things pop up that I have to go run off and deal with. But let me watch whatever this is, and we'll watch it with you guys. Because apparently Mr. DeCastro is suing somebody else because he's not failing enough at lawsuits. He's not going to have enough on his hands with his trial coming up in Las Vegas in June. Oh yeah, if you haven't heard, June 13th, Mr. DeCastro will be having, I think it's an arraignment or a pretrial. Because he did a dumb, as Radical would say, he did a dumb, and purple is purple. So yes, let's see. So yeah, that's a day I'm definitely gonna try to take off from work so I can sit home and eat popcorn and hopefully watch it live streamed. Yeah, I know. It's funny. It's funny. Everyone has, he has freedom of expression. Chilito does, but everyone else, God help you if you're doing anything but sucking up to him. Yeah, it will be an awesome birthday present. And our Nevada judges has put in application to be in the courtroom as it happens. So even if we don't get to watch it live, hopefully we'll get to watch them do a presentation on it. But let's see. We want to make this full screen, and let's see what is going on.
I don't want to do this one. Today we're going to be talking about how not to respond to criticism. This is of course an update to the last video I made talking about a YouTube channel named Delete Lawz and the man that runs it, Chili DeCastro.
You are such a wussy, bro.
The response from him to my video has been, as I'm sure many of you could have predicted, completely unhinged.
I gotta locate someone. The guy's channel is named GunnarTV. I need his home mailing address or his physical location.
So I figured I would use it as a case study and perhaps a cautionary tale on how to avoid making yourself look like even more of an idiot in the face of criticism. So come
on. Gosh. This seems like a video that if someone hasn't already called Mr. DeCastro's attention to it, someone probably should. Because if there's anyone that needs advice on how to not to look like an idiot, that would be he. Trifle has gotten him a zillion traffic citations and later arrested. Whoops. Yeah. Trifle doesn't seem to be much good for anything except getting Chilito money. That's about it. But let's see what we have here as far as. I mean, I could probably use some advice on how to not look like an idiot. I'll be as good at taking it as Mr. DeCastro probably, but let's see.
Let's jump in insano style. But first, a word from a very relevant sponsor. Are you being stalked by a crazed man on the internet who wants to find your new home address and sue you? No, just me? Well, you should still stay protected like I do by using this video sponsor, Aura. Today, anyone can find out everything about you online, including your name, address, phone number, Discord server, email, schools, relatives, a very private Discord server, hotel.
Okay, that seemed like it's a serious ad, so I don't know that I can run that. Because I have to do extra things with video, I guess. Let me see.
Flights, bank accounts, health records, or a very private Discord server that may or may not be used for sexualizing trains. But Aura will hunt down these data brokers that sell your information to robocallers, spammers, or anyone with an cowards. So why not let Aura do the heavy lifting of keeping you safe online? Just go to aura.com/gunner to start your free trial, or click the link in the description box, or scan the QR code. And thank you, Aura, for sponsoring this video. It was no less than an hour after I posted my video that Chili found it and commented on it. I'm watching. What @GunnarTV doesn't know is that I sue people who defame me. I'm watching this video right now. If you defamed me, I'll give you 24 hours to retract. After that, I sue you. Ask the other trolls who have no purpose, no mission, no direction. You just make videos because people will tune in. I'm watching.
Okay, so do we have any trolls? Any trolls in the watching this that want to comment? Do you want to give your impression of Mr. DeCastro and what you have learned in from him or about him? There's a link there if somebody wants to come up. Honest Abe, I believe you because, well, you're Honest Abe. So, and I think any troll that takes off Mr. DeCastro is probably a good troll. One of those trolls with, like, my hair stands up kind of on end. And Mr. DeCastro, you know what? I said he was a gnome the other day. Maybe he's not a gnome. Maybe he's actually a troll. He's from some Alaskan troll village, because he's like one of those trolls with hair that stands up. It's not buckwheat; it's troll hair. Yeah.
Hope you said something stupid. I'm watching now. So he admits that he hasn't even started really watching the video yet, and he's already thrown out the potential of a lawsuit against me. Your name is Delete Lawz, right? Like, get rid of them, and yet it's your MO to immediately threaten me with the law? You just make videos because people will tune in, like you and everyone else does too? Should I not want people to tune in? And post. Oh, God, finally done. I spent a week scripting this and 3 days editing. Jeez, I hope nobody watches this. And then he comments 2 minutes later, ew, nuisance is a legal term. And then by defaming me, by listing me and performing criminal acts, you dive directly into the money. And here's a word from the sponsor. Call your lawyer, dunce-cap. Calling me a nuisance is the legal term. I'll give you 24 hours to retract your statement, and if not, I will sue you. Yes. Reminder, my video was 20 minutes long, but from his first comment, he had time to watch only 2 minutes of it, and he thought, yeah, I got enough here to sue. This guy called me a nuisance. I'll see your ass in court. This whole thing is so silly. Now, we'd be here all day if I address every single incorrect thing Chili says going forward, but let's at least look at this one. Nuisance is a legal term? No, it's not. Public nuisance is, but that's not what I called you. Roll the clip. Chili DeCastro, who is truly an unhinged individual with the sole purpose of just being a nuisance. So yeah, I stand by it. You're a nuisance. In fact, you're being a nuisance right now. Big old nuisance. Nuisance, nuisance, nuisance. That's what you are. So my first piece of advice in responding to criticism is listen to the full criticism before you respond. Or else, like a dumbass, you'll leave evidence that your incoming lawsuit is based upon something that I never even said.
Well, plus, isn't the ultimate goal against defamation or slander, whoever else, the truth? I think there are plenty of videos on Mr. DeCastro's channel that where he shows that he is a nuisance and that he sets out to be a nuisance. Heck, the stream I did the other day shows that and is all about that, how he went out to be a nuisance. He says, pretends to be a journalist, but his mission does appear to be a nuisance. A nuisance, yeah, it's not a legal term.
Now, I didn't respond to these comments, which, like a crazy ex, he left over 50 of. He's since deleted all of them, but I took screenshots because how could I even look away? I was getting a new comment from him every 20 seconds. These were mostly just unintelligible ramblings of a man who loves to bark over and over again about how he's going to sue you. But the thing is, it's hard to claim damages for a lawsuit when in the same comments he'll then thank me for making the video and that it actually...
I'm not going to get really, really mad. I'm actually overjoyed. You helped me so much. This is Chilito talking, apparently, on these. You're going to make such a stink about it. You're going to help me grow, bro. Well, and actually, I tend to link to Chilito's channel when I do these things, so I help him grow too. Yeah.
Actually helped his channel out. I'll sue you because you have to defend a lawsuit. You forgot that one, and that defense is $10,000 to start. You're getting sued, brother. You really made a mistake. Don't fuck with people who openly tell their audience they are a law scholar. I love this. You have helped this channel so much, bro. God bless you, dude. Call your lawyer and ask him how much it's going to cost to defend my lawsuit because it's coming. Well, you told me it was $10,000, so I'll take your word for it. In these comments, he'll also call me a stupid YouTuber a lot, specifically an uneducated YouTube kid who doesn't understand the Constitution or understand the law. Which, sure, but that was my point, that we're on even playing field, that you admit that your entire knowledge of law also comes from the internet.
I don't have any more education than anybody here. I have education from Google and YouTube. I don't know any.
Okay. Well, I've been saying, and other people have said that he is his scholarship comes from Google searches, and I guess he's admitted it. I haven't seen this clip before. Nice.
Anything more than anybody else. I just know what I learned online.
Yet you pitch yourself as an authority on law as if you know what you're talking about, calling yourself a constitutional law scholar because you have access to an iPhone. That claim has as much merit to it as me calling myself an ER doctor because I watched 3 seasons of House. Yet he has the audacity to comment,
I should pay attention to what's going on the screen instead of just being enraptured by the clip that's running. Hey, Becca, sorry. Oh, now she's gone. That's what I get for not paying attention. Sorry. I was gonna invite you up, but I snoozed, and so I loosed. Oh no, there we are. Hello. Hello. Sorry that I didn't notice you were there.
It's okay. Yes, I am a self-proclaimed troll. I just wanted to come up here.
Yes.
And put in my 2 cents. And I've never used Restream before, so if I sound off, I apologize.
Well, I actually it dawned on me that since I'm still I still haven't figured out how to feed video into this because I'm a dumbass. I am not a scholar, clearly. That I should have run the video, then invited you up, because I can't run the video and have people, because it'll sound like this.
Going forward, you'll be delving into law. I've read about you. Anybody who listens to a damn word you say about law...
Oh, wait, maybe it won't. Okay.
Okay.
Was there an echo?
No, I don't think so. I'm on a headphone, so there's nothing feeding back on my end.
Okay, all right. Well, hey, people out there, if you start getting an infinite echo of the voice from the video, let me know. And is the video audible okay for you guys out there?
For me.
Okay, all right. Okay, so let's continue. What's fine? Okay, well, hopefully. So you are a confessed troll, are you?
I am.
You are.
Yeah, Dan and I troll all the time.
For hours and hours and hours on end.
Yes, sir.
As I've said repeatedly here, I don't know how. Well, again, you have a panel, but even with a panel, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, you guys are amazing.
I think we did just under 12 once.
Oh my God.
I went to sleep during the stream, but Dan was awake the entire time.
Yeah. And I know you guys joke about Shugi falling asleep during the stream, or maybe that's not joking because
No, we're
he
not
seems to
joking.
be on. Yeah. If anyone out there hasn't been to Welsh News Network, you really should go over and check out their channel. I'm gonna put a link in the bottom here to it because it's a lot of fun. Are you guys doing anything tonight or tomorrow?
No,
Or
tonight we're off. I am going to see a play that my son is in, so we're taking the night off, and then we're off Sunday for Dan to be in a debate.
oh yes, the Turtle Boy thing.
Yes.
Oh boy, that should be interesting.
Very interesting. The channel is Welsh News Network, Honest Abe.
Yeah, and coming back to the replay, it'll be in the down below.
Thank you.
But she just told you, so subscribe, watch it. It's a lot of fun. All right, now back to this. Sorry, guys. Well, I guess interrupting it means that I won't get sued by this guy.
Oh no, Gunnar is awesome. We worked with him on the first video. He's great.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me continue.
Okay.
Well, you're not qualified. Neither are you, idiot. The difference is every law expert agrees with me and not you, and I'm not telling my audience to use my information, further selling it to them on destructible, indestructible paper. If you want to skip the lawsuit, remove your video, and then work out a financial settlement with me, I'm willing to do that, and then have a debate with you. However, as of this moment, you're going to be sued within the next couple of days. Wow, what a gracious offer. No. However, what I think is funny is you're going to go through and debunk what a constitutional law scholar says. I can't wait to hear this. And what I think is funny is that in this comment, minus the lawsuit threats, he's talking about how I'm not qualified to go up against a constitutional law scholar like himself because he's like so wickedly smart, right? Why would I even attempt to challenge him in the battle of intellect? He's a constitutional law scholar. Am I out of my mind? So I had to laugh out loud when he immediately contradicted himself in the next comment he left, telling me that he's actually really dumb. It doesn't matter if I have a degree, a jurist, doctorates, a master's, a PhD, none of that matters. What does matter is that I know how to sue people in federal court. That's all you need to know. I'm the dumbest guy ever. I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. Anything you want to call me, brother. However, I have a team of legal experts and we sue people all over the country. LOL. I'm afraid you blew it here. You're getting sued now. Yes. So I guess he...
Okay, so his team of legal experts, just for a little bit of context here, his team of legal experts apparently couldn't even file a simple court document, couldn't even check some boxes on some he filed with California court for one of his lawsuits that he wanted. I'm sorry, what?
The motion to dismiss for Dan Clement.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. Motion to dismiss against Dan Clement. And yeah, it got tossed because he didn't use the right name for the defendant. And there were two fields on the form that were just check boxes that hadn't been checked. So much for the for his legal team. Mm-hmm. They must be as smart as he is.
Yes, that IQ is so high.
Yeah. Combined, they probably add up to the average temperature in winter during Alaskan winters. Wow, I am with it today. Chilito went to school in University of Arizona. All right.
Yes, I believe he went for 5 years, and he didn't even get an associate's.
Oh my God.
I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I know he did not get an associate's, and he went for way too long for that.
So he didn't hit. All right, I'll confess. It took me 5 years to get through college, but I walked out with 2 bachelors at least. and went 5 years. I was working my way through. Wow. Dropped out of acting school, so didn't get a degree from University of Arizona and couldn't complete acting school. If that's accurate biography, impressive guy.
Now, I am unsure how to mute, and my child has walked into the room, so I apologize. I don't know how to mute on Restream.
Do you want me to kick you backstage for a second?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll bring you up in a moment, and hopefully we will have child resolved.
Okay, thank you.
All right, and actually, you can put something in the side chat, and I'll try to pay attention to it. And I'll bring you back up, Becca, when you're ready. And hey, Conspiracy, welcome. We're watching yet another video about yet another person being threatened by Chilito with a lawsuit. And I don't have one yet. Again, I'm feeling so unloved. It breaks my heart. It really, really does. I mean, I've got the $10,000 just sitting in the bank. I mean, that's apparently what it now costs to defend against a lawsuit from Chilito, is $10,000. So he says. I'm waiting.
Came around to admitting that he's dumb too? I don't know. This man speaks in constant hypocrisies. But then it happened. I finally got my email that he warned of, telling me that I had 24 hours to retract my statement. And this email was a bit menacing in tone, sort of like he was cosplaying a Bond villain. I'm so happy. Thanks for making you my target. By law, I have to warn you that you have 24 hours to retract and remove the defaming content or face a federal tort lawsuit. I love it. I'm gonna clean up all of social media. I guess you forgot to look me up. I sue people who defame me. And then the incorrect nuisance is a legal term. Ruh-oh, you lied. I'm being massively harassed now. And bingo, get your wallet out because you will pay me for what you have done, YouTuber. First step, I give you 24 hours to retract or remove the slanderous statements that defame me. Second step, I file a restraining order for defaming me. Third step, I will sue you in federal court for defamation. It's called odium, dunce cap. Federal court because of jurisdiction, and the amount exceeds $75,000. I'll be suing you for $100,000. Odium predisposes you to harassment and abuse by others. Oh, and I've had 100 so far comments of others now harassing me. I screenshot and keep all things. I sue. Call your lawyer and find out what I'm saying is true. I can't wait. You won't do it, and I get to sue another piece of shit YouTuber. Yes. And your young smartass. You'll bow up from here till your money starts going out, and the video doesn't lie. You accuse me of a crime.
All right.
My daughter got ready faster than I expected. It takes a while for her pregnant ass to move.
She feeling okay?
She is doing good. They released her from the hospital yesterday, and baby will be in at least or at most another 2 weeks.
Okay. Well, the upside to this, to the what's the word I'm looking for here? The upside to the difficulties with the pregnancy is that she'll be able to hold this over the son's head for, once he's a teenager.
Oh, I've held it over her head for 21 years, so. Yeah. I had preeclampsia too with her, so I've held it over her head how difficult she was.
Oh, good. It's a family tradition.
It is a family tradition. But I do need to head out. I just wanted to come up and say hello since I hadn't been on your stream.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Becca. And you have a good one.
You too. Bye. Bye, everyone.
All right. So, like I said, that's Becca from, as her name said, Welsh News Network. And yeah, if you're regular over there at Welsh Network, you would have seen some conversation about her daughter. And but yeah, check out that channel. It's a lot of fun. And as far as I know, they haven't been sued either. All right, onward with this latest Chilito. Oh yeah, Chilito, if you're watching, I can bring you up. I doubt you're watching though. He doesn't love me. It does hurt my soul to know that I am not loved by Mr. DeCastro.
This is your fair warning. 25 hours from now, I'll be filing my restraining order. Let's dance, YouTuber. God, man, what? soap opera do you think you're in? Oh, and then he showed me the definition of public nuisance, that the thing I didn't call him. Now, important highlights here. Thanks for making you my target. How can I take that as anything other than a threat to my well-being? Saying you're going to file a restraining order? It sounds like I'm the one that needs to file a restraining order here. And then, of course, there's him saying he's going to sue me for $100,000 of damages and that he had over 100 comments already of my fans harassing him. Mind you, this email was sent just a little over an hour after I posted the video, when my video had maybe about 180 comments on it. And you're saying that over half of those people went over and left comments on your channel harassing you. Is that right? But the madness did not stop there, as Chili then went live on his YouTube channel that same night to over 200 people, urging them to both find my address and report my video for bullying and harassment.
So I gotta locate someone. The guy's channel is named GunnarTV. I need his home mailing address or his physical location. You guys can put it in the chat down there. His name is GunnarTV. His real name is Gunnar Klein, Cline.
So this is the guy who has an organization, supposedly, and he has to go on his YouTube channel and ask random people to help him gather information. I think the vast movement and the organization that helps him file all these lawsuits, I think maybe it exists in one place only, and it's underneath that wonderful, stylish, knitted cap that he's wearing.
The last video he made about me, I need you guys to report the video for misinformation, for bullying, harassment.
So yeah, just take advantage of YouTube's system by brigading your audience to incorrectly mass report my video. That is so against YouTube terms of service, and there's footage of you doing that now. Now, to be clear, he says he wants to find my address so he can serve me, not to dox me, but when you're asking over 200 of your fans live to find my address, as well as my mother's address, it's kind of one and the same.
I need to know Gunnar Klein's mailing address, residential address, his cell phone number, his email address, his mama's address.
In fact, that's actually the only real harassment happening here, and it's from you. So my next tip for responding to criticism is don't try to censor the criticism, or else...
Oh, and he's about to say what I've been saying all along about Chilito ever since he first started threatening people. At least I became aware of him threatening people and trying to silence them with his threats. And that's the only reason I talk about this jackass, is because of nothing triggers me more. Well, there are things that trigger me more, I'm sure, but I haven't encountered them yet, than some asshole wanting to take away other people's freedom of speech, freedom of expression, someone who wants to stifle the free and open exchange of ideas, because no matter how stupid Mr. DeCastro's ideas are, he should be free to put them out there. He should be free to produce his idiotic trifold. He should be free to tell people about his idiotic trifold. He should be free to go out there and make an ass of himself while harassing police officers. He should be free to record himself doing it. If he wants to look like a clown on YouTube, yay. But the rest of us have the freedom, the right to comment on him being a jerk and to argue or to put out opinions about his opinions. Because what he presents is not fact. He presents interpretations. He presents interpretations that, by his own admission, come from places of ignorance. So others should have, and have, under his beloved Constitution, the right to criticize. And he is such a flaming hypocrite. I won't say he's a giant hypocrite, because he's not. He's not a giant anything. He is such a hypocrite. Such a damn hypocrite. And so, okay, yeah, I wonder why he, well, maybe he's afraid of dragons. I suspect, being a gnome, he's probably afraid of dragons, and so he doesn't want to mess with the Welsh. There is that dragon there. So That's probably why he, even though Dad has asked him to sue him repeatedly, he has not done so. My money's on the dragon.
It'll blow up in your face, and now you potentially put your own channel at risk. Now, I'm not a fucking mate.
His mama's address.
In fact, that's actually the only real harassment happening here, and it's from you. So my next tip for responding to criticism is don't try to censor the criticism, or else it'll blow up in your face, and now you potentially put your own channel at risk. Now, I'm not a fucking maniac, so I'm not going to weaponize my audience to mass report your channel because it's a bitch move, and it doesn't set a very good precedent going forward for handling petty beef on this platform. You petulant child. Now, fast forward 4 days from this whole fiasco, and Chili does a live stream where, surprisingly, he says he's not going to sue me, and that he admits that it actually helped grow his channel, so he has no basis to do so.
I'm just saying thank you to GunnarTV for making a hate video about me that totally backfired, bro. I'm so grateful because thousands of people subscribed from GunnarTV and a lot more people ordered my trifold. I mean, I researched him. I know his address. I know everything about the kid because if I'm going to sue someone, I like to learn everything. But considering he only boosted me and helped me, I don't have any grounds for a lawsuit. So there's no way to sue someone if all they did was help you. So GunnarTV, I'm so grateful, bro. I'm so grateful.
Oh, but that makes you look kind of weak, Chili, doesn't it? Your audience is going to think you're too scared to take me on. Oh, what's that?
Oh, GunnarTV is a giant douchebag. He's a total douche. I'm 48. He's 24. If I was 24, I'd pile drive him. But I'm too old, man. I can't fight people on the street anymore.
Spoke too soon. Good save. Let him know that if we were the same age, that you would pile drive me. Sick, dude. What a mature, cool thing for a 48-year-old to say. The same 48-year-old who just cried that my video was bullying and harassment, you're gonna pile drive me now, are you? And on top of all this, you know what's the sweetest piece of irony? That yesterday, this pathetic man went to my Instagram account, scrolled 3 years back, and commented on a picture of me with my ex-girlfriend. I was so much more than you at this age. You're typical. Please make another vid about me, bro. You are the hashtag king douche. Nothing says I was so much more than you at your age than to be so insecure as to go through my old pictures and beg me to make another video about you at double my age. So my final piece of advice on responding to criticism is don't think that you don't deserve criticism. We all do. But especially you, more so than other people, you so more, for sure. Grow up, would you? So here's the video you asked for, Chili. You tried to threaten and intimidate me with a lawsuit that you admitted you had no grounds for. You left evidence of you breaking YouTube TOS by mass reporting my video, and you even gave me grounds for my own lawsuit by posting a deceptive edits to your channel claiming that I endorsed your trifold. What is a
Yeah, this clip, this actually, I've seen this, and this made me also think that, okay, he's upset that he's receiving criticism, and here he's taking clips of this guy, this Gunnar, and he altered the context of the statements that were made. And then actually, not only did he alter the context, but he out and out, I mean, this would fall into satire, I suppose. But for a guy who is so thin-skinned and so butthurt whenever someone doesn't praise him sufficiently, I mean, he's got upset about people who. Now, of course, he deleted these videos, but he got upset with someone that was just trying to be helpful in his chat one day, as in pointing out to him errors in his conclusions and his assumptions about law. And so then he goes and does this. I mean, he not only is he a self-admitted dimwit, but he is a hypocrite, like I've said a couple of times now, through and through. But we will run the ad for the trifold. And he can't pile drive anyone. It would be more of a splinter drive, yes. He also can't put nails in trees. He also can't properly pull down walls using sledgehammers. There's all kinds of things that he can't do. And yet he claims that he can, and he puts himself on YouTube showing himself not doing it very well.
Deceptive edits to your channel claiming that I endorsed your trifold. What is a trifold? I'm glad you asked. This is a pamphlet Chili sells for $25 that has a bunch of Supreme Court cases you can reference when arguing with cops. And it's printed on indestructible paper It's so ridiculously bad and obvious that I couldn't give less of a shit, but it does break a law, I guess, which you like those or you hate those. I can't remember. That's the video today, though, just a bit of an update on the situation. And I'm also moving, believe it or not, unrelated to Chili. So I'll see you guys soon in the new crib. Bye-bye now.
All right. So right there, he's on, what is that? Instagram at Gunnar Klein. So his name is right up there. Great research on Chilito's part. The guy's clearly not putting his name out there for people to find. And Twitter, Gunnar Klein, and whatever this service here is, I don't recognize it. Yeah, that was a nice response video to Chilito doing another dumb. Oh my gosh. And this guy has a Patreon as well, called Clean Yourself, I guess. Well, that actually, unfortunately, is almost all the time I have today, because this date has not gone as I had intended, like I said. But I will, although it was nice of Becca to drop by, I do want to do one more thing, though, before. Yeah, actually, I think most people who I see make videos about him could and probably would run circles around him. I'm the exception to that, because I like Chilito, I'm not very smart. But at least I did get through college with a couple of degrees, so I guess I have that going for me. But I was going to see what vidIQ had, topics that I could talk about on this live stream. And there's that ad that keeps popping up. It's funny. See, I think every time I go to this, there's this ad about boosting, about their pay service, and it's always counting down. So it seems like when this counter reaches 0, it resets. Or maybe this number changes. I have to pay attention. Anyhow, too cheap to pay for the service. All right, so let's see what topics. And oh yeah, did I put that up there? Yeah. Chill dildo, like it. Let's see. So idea number 1 for this channel. These are, again, vidIQ says that these are ideas that an AI or some other bot thinks are good for my channel. The best gaming consoles for role-playing games. I could not talk about that. If I was paid for it, I'd do the research, but I have no idea. Not a good one. Role-playing games. So they dropped an R here. Role-playing games 101. Everything you need to know about these popular games. I am probably not in touch with popular games anymore. I play Guild Wars 2. My favorite games have been out of print for 20 years, and the publisher likes to slap disclaimers on them, declaring them racist, sexist, and homophobic. So yeah, I don't know. I could talk about these popular games. I could talk about the history of some of D&D in the 90s. Talk about some design stuff with Dragonlance and Ravenloft, but so yeah, that's probably not a good chat. Roleplay as part of an urban drug empire. What is it with this punctuation? They need to change train their algorithm or robot or AI, whatever it is, to learn how to punctuate. This could actually be a neat idea for modern campaign. And if you're to role play for part of an urban drug empire, I recommend using any edition of Cyberpunk. My favorite is Cyberpunk 2020, because again, I'm old. D20 Modern would be a good choice for this one. The D20 system is just a good role-playing game system, I think. Oh, another good one for this, a little bit of self-promotion here. And maybe I need to do a Rolf, the role-playing game of Big Dumb Fighters. That would be a good one to do an urban drug empire game. That's a totally self-serving statement there, but it's not untrue. Violence is what that game is built for. Fighting characters is what that game is built for. So 1 out of 3 is, well, 2 out of 3, I guess, is good for this channel. Meanwhile, below we have the personalized ideas. AI will give, so say we dismiss 3 ideas to help the AI find good topic. This episode of the match game would likely have cancel culture on Richard Dawson now. Do you see why? I think every episode of the match game would have cancel culture on Richard Dawson. If I'm remembering the match game correctly. They would hate the contestants. They would want them all thrown out on the street, fired from their jobs, everything else. So, yeah, this actually would be good for this channel. I am joining the Passport Bros. Passport Bros in Western Women's Fight. Okay. Passport Bros in Western Women's Fight. Women's Fight on social media. Connection issues. Damn. That's probably reminding me that I'm approaching the hour mark and I'm running out of time. But hopefully you guys can still see this out there. I got a warning that my connection is being funky, so I have no idea what's going out anymore, if anything. But as I was saying, unless I'm forgetting something, I don't know what a Passport Bro is. Passport Brothers? Passport Brothers. What is a Passport Brother? We'll try this first, and then we'll look at YouTube as well. Passport Bros. They have a Facebook page, whoever they are. Or whatever they are. Am I going to regret just jumping into this, not knowing really what it is? Passport Bros official consulting agency. All right, Passport Bros. I'm interested. Can you tell me more? Can you tell me more about your business? What are your hours? Where are you located? I really, at this point, don't care about any of these. I have no idea what this is. So, Passport Bros is a social movement that has been gaining popularity on social media. Well, a social movement, that's a good thing to gain popularity on social media. The movement encourages members to travel abroad and explore different cultures, as well as form relationships with foreign partners. The goal is to create a global network of passport brothers who are well-traveled, open-minded, and who have an appreciation for different cultures and lifestyles. Well, I've been, as a kid, I lived all over Europe and all over the place. Maybe Passport Bros is something for me to check out. However, the majority of Passport Bros claim that they are simply interested in experiencing new cultures, meeting new people, and forming meaningful relationships. Okay. Hello, Chris. Welcome. Here for the last 10 or so minutes. because I have to run away. And I've just vidIQ suggested that Passport Bros is good for my channel. So I'm seeing what this topic is. Let's see what's on YouTube as far as Passport Bros. Okay, let's see. Men are tired. Black women's bad attitude explaining why men are fleeing America for love. Passport Bros. Passport Bros sex tourism. What in the hell? All good men are escaping. Passport Bros. Foreign women wrecks American who hate Passport Bros. Okay, so I am going to take a wild guess that the Passport Bros are not so much interested in experiencing foreign cultures as experiencing foreign hookers. Egyptian chick tells Passport Bros they will never get a woman that never slept with a man. Well, yeah, because it seems like so. What this is like mail order brides in reverse, rather than paying to bring the person into the U.S. They are paying to go to the nation where this. Okay, this video is only for. Let's see. This video is only for educational purposes. That scares me. I'm afraid to watch these videos, actually. Oh. Troll Mafia did something about Passport Bros. Did I see this and I've just totally forgotten about it? Okay, 2 hours. Maybe if I saw it, I wasn't around for the... Alright, how long is this? Oh my gosh. Alright, so the Passport Bros are apparently winning, and women have no answer. Tribe of Men. What is Tribe of Men?
Do you want to make a difference in your life? Do you not know where to start? You feel like something's missing. You've been meaning to make a change but haven't started. For some reason.
Okay. You know, I need to fix the intro to my channel because I'm noticing a lot of these people have... Yes, it does. And I'm trying to figure out, again, I'm afraid of watching these videos. Oh, here we go. Here's some shorts. Passport Bros can't stop winning. His message to Passport Bros. All right, let's see what the message to Passport Bros is. Oh, here's someone who is disassociating himself from the Passport Bro label. Uh-oh, trouble in the movement.
Passport Bros. You guys want to hear a success story? Look what I pulled from the old country. Right? It's great she doesn't even speak English, so I don't have to listen to her. Passport Bros. You guys want to hear a success story? Look what I pulled from the old country. Right? It's great she doesn't even speak English, so I don't have to listen to her.
Okay. Well, it clearly wasn't suggested as something that I would treat as a serious topic. But I now see that I was right. This is sort of passport bros on, well, Blue Book Gentlemen hashtag down here. So yes, they are not interested in experiencing foreign cultures and getting to know society and those in outside the United States. They want to experience hookers in other countries, it sounds like. Maybe here at the end, passport bros can add, maybe they'll sue me now. If Chile won't, maybe passport bros will. Okay, yeah, this doesn't seem like something that I will do anything but mock. Why I choose to be a passport bro. All right, well, I think that's about all I think I want to know about the passport bros. Maybe I will explore them some more. After all, it was suggested as a good topic for the channel. So yeah, let me know if we should talk more about passport bros. Okay, I think actually they're. Do I dare click on this? No, I think I am going to actually. Yeah, we're at the hour mark where I need to call it a day. And maybe we'll come back to passport bros later. If somebody wants to warn me off the topic, I will probably accept it because it seems like more madness than even in the Chilito arena. But I have to wrap it up here. Thank you to everybody that came out. I may try to do one of these tomorrow afternoon as well to see if that's an even more reasonable hour for people. It was asked that I try to do this at a more reasonable hour. I was going to just sort of hang around here for a little bit, but I have to run, take care of some unexpected business. And on that note, again, thank you to people that came out. I guess I should put that up there too. So yes, please, if you push the like button and subscribe as well, because the Playboys will cry if you don't. And on that note, I am going to. Oh, Hank, yes, you showed up just as I had to call it quits because of unexpected troubles in River City. But maybe next time. And so I will talk to you guys all later. And hey, if there's any passport bros watching, leave something in the comments, some links that I should go look at to comprehend you more, since it apparently is a good topic for my channel. Have a good one, all.